Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great, and it's a quite time that I have not uploaded any of the video on my YouTube channel, as well as I was like quite busy with my new job and some activities over there and learning new tech stack as well. So I was quite busy with that, and I was like finding a topic to make a video on, as well as I have couple of series that is going on, so I'll be resuming that too soon. But in today's video, we are gonna look at a very interesting thing, and that is GitHub README profiles. So as you know that GitHub is the next resume. Everyone tells it, right? And what happens is, right, GitHub gives you, various features to name and various like sort infos, company, email, and your Twitter account, something like this. GitHub went ahead one more path and created GitHub README profiles that we'll be creating today. So why GitHub README profiles, right? GitHub README profiles are necessary for some following reasons, So some of the following reasons are an about me section that describe your work and interest. Even GitHub gives you a way to like list down your work, email, Twitter account, but it's not enough, right? Many people have different skill set, or many people are working at a different places, or anything else like their personal hobbies or anything more than that, right? So GitHub found it, and they gave a way to like list down your interest, personal things, or anything about you in a file, and that file will be displayed on your profile. So what GitHub README profile can do? So as you can see, they'll have listed three of main things that GitHub profile README profile that can do. An about me section that describe your work interest. So it's heavily describe your work interest. You can put up anything that you want, not restricted to some limited words or anything. You can like flood away anything like you like, or anything about or anything about your work on that you want to give to the community, right? And the next thing is contributing you're proud of, or your context about your contribution. You can list down even your awards, or what you are doing and what you have done that you are proud of, right? And next thing is guidance for getting help in community where you're involved. You can also put up things like what you are interested in and what you're currently doing, which can help others, and you can also get help, right? So in this video, what we'll be doing is that we'll be creating our own GitHub README profile file, own GitHub README. So that GitHub README used to display information on your profile, right? It just comes like this. You can see there it is high there, and some info about our Octobot, right? And see, this GitHub README file is highly customizable. You just need to write your markdown, and it's done. It's done, and it's super simple. But the main issue is like this README file is highly customizable, and you can put up anything around it. So there was many developers and community person who came up forward and gave you GitHub README. This is my README, and you can take it along and put it on your profile and write. And various people came with awesome READMEs, believe me. But there was a thing you were getting one thing at a place and another thing at some other place. So it was kind of decentralized. So you need to go to different places and copy their readmes and some part of readmes, and you can bring that to one file. Then you need to upload it to your GitHub README, right? So I found a couple of tools, but one of the tools I found out very fascinating, and it even if you are not familiar with like writing markdowns that GitHub README profile requires, that is MD README MD file, you can directly go there, and with the help of GUI you can generate your README file. So it's just a GUI tool. So let's dive in. I found it very interesting, and I was like, I generated a README file using it, and now I'll be showing how I did that and how you can also do so. So I'll be going to that repository, and so this is a particular file. It is developed by Rishabh Anand, and it is known as GitHub Profile Initiator. So there are a bunch of contributor. I also recently contributed in. So there was some skills that were not available, so I added them to this tool. So it's great. Like you can go put a star that motivates the creators to further extend it and add more new features. So there is a link over it. It's known as profileinator.reserve.dev. So once you click on it, you will be directed to a website where you can see this particular kind of page. So you can go here and you can see that how demo readme profile looks like when you use these tools. So it is kind of like you can put up introduction out here. You can put up a skill set, then you can put up your profiles, other profiles where people can connect to you. This is GitHub readme stats, GitHub stats, what you have done, how many stars, how many commits you have done in a particular year, and PRs and issue. You can also put up like link to your blog, right? If you use GitHub Actions, that will be covering in some later videos, but there are people use GitHub Actions. So using your GitHub Action, you can pull down your recent blog post out here. You can show different blog posts, and people they can directly click on it and go to your blog and read about them, right? Also, this is a feature of Spotify that was recently added. This shows like what are the things you are listening to and what are the latest thing you have listened to. So it's a pretty great feature, right? And there is only one template available, but it's awesome. It will be soon extended to more templates that you can choose from, right? Once you click on this generate readme md, you will getting a text like this is known as markdown file, right? So this markdown, you can just copy and paste it in your GitHub README and generate your own profile, right? So for generating this profile, we have a GUI where you can customize and add your own features and add your own skills, add your own things that you like, right? So we'll be generating GitHub README profile for my GitHub account. So this is my particular GitHub account. When you generate a GitHub README file uh, on your GitHub profile, it just comes this way, and this part is replaced by GitHub README file, right? So let's go and see how to do that first. So once you go to your profile, there are there is only one step you need to do, right? You just need to create a repository and name that repository with your username. In my case, it is Rohan Prasad official, right? And automatically that readme file will be displayed out here. So we'll be doing that in the second step. The first step is go to this profileinator.reserve.dev. I'll be putting the link in the description as well. So once you go to this particular page, there are various options you can see, right? So I'll be filling in my options that you can put up. So this greetings is like this image. So you can skip that if you want to have this image in your GitHub profile as well. So as you can see, there is a demo given by Rishabh, you can write something like this. So I'll be putting up my name out here, and the best thing is like whenever you type in something, change something, it is automatically reflected in this. So you can simultaneously view that. If you are not liking that, you can change it and simultaneously generate things. So I'm Rohan, and you can put up things that you like. Currently working at Microsoft, and okay, I'll be leaving on that. So you can see that this particular part name by intro, this particular part is intro. So this particular part is generated right now. So this is all my things, right? So next part is skill set. So you go to skill set. So next thing is skill set. So you can put up any of the skill set over here. You can add also a field that you want to put up, right? So I'll not going with the field. There are already three things that I want to put up. That is front end, back end, and DevOps. So you can just click on your actually technologies that you know and various other things that you know in backend and DevOps, right? So I'll be putting up some of technology, not all, right? I'll be putting up this and leaving it. Like you can always come back your GitHub README profile and edit it, right? So as of now, I'll be leaving to this limited skills, right? Okay, for backend, so it is pretty amazing, right? When you click and it's appear then and then. So this part is also complete for me. You can always change, right? Coming here and you can always change the technologies, right? So I'll be going down and going to other tab, right? Connect with me. So inside this connect with me, you can add your profile. That will be looking like this, right? So I'll be adding my profile. So I'll be going that, and you can see, right? There are various couple of things. I'll be going to GitHub stat. I'll be putting up my username out there. Recent blog post I don't have. I'll be creating a separate video for that. I can put up a GitHub action and fetch the blogs or YouTube videos link out here. Spotify, I don't have anything Spotify right now, so I'll be leaving that. And for GitHub README, I'll be putting my username. That's it. You can also add a section, but I will not be doing that right now because the main purpose is to show how to generate a README file effectively and just to show the process. So this is how my GitHub profile will look like, right? This is how my GitHub profile will look like. So it's pretty much awesome, right? So what I'll be doing is that I'll be clicking on this GitHub generate README, right? So it's just right. You can just click on this generate README. Just click and you get a file, right? This is known as markdown file. That is known as readme.md, right? That MD stand for this markdown. So this markdown, you don't need to do anything. You just need to copy and paste in your GitHub README file, right? So let's go. Like we have done the GitHub README generation part, and we have generated our README. So let's go to the profile. That go to the profile. This is my particular profile. You can go here to the repository. I have couple of private repository that I can't show. So I'll be directly putting up the link to create a new uh, repository. So you can go in your repository and there is a green button that tells create a new repository. You can create that from there. So once you go to that create a new repository, you can see that it's bring you to this option, right? So you can just go here and type in your username. Once you type in your same username that you have for GitHub, this particular message will be displayed out here, right? So this particular message says that, yeah, hola, you have this GitHub README file, but you can make sure that it's public and you can show to this README file to the public and the community, right? So I'll be making this public and I'll be giving the reason my profile README, right? That's it. Select this public option and add a README, right? And create a repository. That's it. So it will create a repository that is known as Rohan Prasad official, you know, and this is a README. So once you have this file and you go to your own profile, right, then you will be able to see this README file. See, you are able to see this README file, right? But it don't have content. It's only have hi there, right? So this content will be coming from this GitHub Profile Enter website. So what I'll do is, I'll just copy this whole thing, copy, and I'll be bringing that thing to my README. So you can see that it's particular edited right now. So I'll just clean all and paste my README that is generated from GitHub Profile Enter, right? So you can see that it is pasted right now here, right? So what I'll be doing is like right now I'll be pasting. So I'll be just committing this new changes to my file. So I'll be putting like uh, change, that's it, right? And you can directly commit to the master branch. That's it. I'll be committing it to the master branch, and you can see like the same thing that you were seeing out here is now in your profile, right? So you can see it. Go here and see the views and various things. So this is in your readme, right? Once you go to your profile, hola, you have that readme on your profile. See, everything is here, right? So you can go down and see, right? Whatever you typed in there, it is present out here, right? It's awesome, right? So I showed you the process of, generating a readme profile. So let's sum up to our process. So what we did, like, for GitHub README profile, you needed a markdown. So that markdown we generated from GitHub Profinator, that is a tool. So we just copied it and created our README repository with our username and just pasted it. And what we have is this. And this result is awesome, right? So you can always change this by changing the readme, right? So that's it for this video. Hope that you have liked this video, and do subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and hit the like button and comment if you didn't get anything. I'll be happily replying that all.